Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would do a makeup tutorial on a wedding look that a guest would wear to an Indian wedding. Obviously you don't have to go to an Indian wedding to wear this look, but just for the purposes of this video I thought I would do this look. It's a long wearing look, so you know I've used a liquid lipstick which should last me a good 7 to 8 hours without really coming off, and I've also used the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. Obviously if you don't have any of the products that I show in the video tutorial, you don't have to go out and buy them all. Use what you have. I think it's always important to start being creative with what you actually own and what you have. So for instance, if you don't have a gold highlighter, use a gold eyeshadow. Who says you can't use eyeshadow for highlighter? I don't think there's any rules. You just got to be creative about it, and vice versa. If you don't have this particular lipstick, try and give a mix of colors to try and get the right color. Again, it's just how creative you can be. This is a soft sort of purpley look. I've tried to keep it a little bit neutral in terms of, you know, if you want to change your outfit later on. Indian weddings can often be quite long and tiring, and you want your makeup to last long, and you may not have time to change your makeup if you're changing outfits. So I've tried to keep it to sort of a look which might possibly go with a lot of outfits. This video, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments box below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel again if you want to see more videos. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. So first up, we're going to be priming our face. I'm using MAC's Timecheck Lotion. Just going to apply that to my entire face, rub it all in and really let it sink into the skin. I'm going to be using MAC's Studio Sculpt foundation in NC40. I love this foundation. I actually prefer this better than the Studio Sculpt. It's just a gel-based foundation and is a good match and is nice and dewy. It's a bit of a satin finish, so I wouldn't say it's completely matte. Getting a beauty blender, this is just a Real Techniques one, and blending that foundation in, helping it soak into the skin. Don't worry if it looks a little bit pale, we will be applying some bronzer to help it settle in. Next up, using Painterly colour in MAC's Paint Pots. This will prime, we're going to be priming our eyes first. This is going to help settle the eyeshadow in and help it last throughout the day. So just rubbing it with my fingers. I love these paint pots, prefer these than any other sort of eye primers. Using Huda Beauty's Mauve palette and a 217 MAC brush, I'm going to be starting with the outer corner in the crease and really blending that colour in, and keep blending away. This does take a little bit of time, so be a little bit patient, and just using that back and forth motion helping to settle that gradient line in. Then we'll be using this beautiful mauve colour again, and using my 217 brush again, doing the inner corner of the crease of the eye. So just gently tapping that in, just to give a really beautiful gradient and transition to the eye. So there we have it. And then using my finger, this is applied best with a finger, this particular shadow, and just putting this all across my eye, patting it on gently. I find that a brush really doesn't pick it up as well as a finger does. Some of these glittery shadows require fingers. Then using a flat shader brush just on the outer corner of the crease, a deep sort of purple eyeshadow, just to give that gorgeous depth look to the eye. I'm using MAC's Costa Riche eye pencil to line the eyes underneath. Don't like using black, I prefer a sort of a beautiful brown colour, just to give a softer look. Then using Stila's All Day Liquid Eyeliner, just winging a little bit of a cat eye. And there we have it. I will be applying some lashes, so I've just applied some lashes. These are just the cherry lashes, and then I'm just covering up any sort of marks that I can see and just concealing. Using Fenty Beauty's French Vanilla Concealer, I would use this more as a brightener than a concealer. I prefer this as a brightener. And then I'm going to be using MAC's Prep and Prime. Because we're using liquid lipstick, I like to sort of prime my lips beforehand so they're nice and moist, and let that settle in before I apply the lipstick. Then I'm using Smashbox contour pencils, just contouring my nose a little bit. I don't tend to do a lot of contouring, very slight contouring, just along the forehead, and we'll be contouring with a blush, Dallas blush later. Just using my finger now to really rub that contour in. This contouring will help the nose appear slimmer and just gives a beautiful look. Then using my favourite Dallas, Benefits Dallas, and a flat fan brush to contour my cheeks. So don't worry if it looks a bit too much, we will be buffing all that in. So buff away, just to make sure we don't have any harsh lines. Now I'm using Hourglass's Mood Exposure, and this is a balm blush brush. It's from the balm. Just tapping that excess off, don't want too much, and then just smile and apply to the cheekbone. Just pat onto the cheekbone and keep building up that colour, and then bring it up to the temple if you wish, just to give a softer look. And this is my favourite, Australis Banana Powder. This is just a yellow based powder. It just corrects any redness or any sort of parts that you think might need covering up. It's very light, it's beautiful. And my favourite, Huda Beauty's 3D highlighter palette. I'm going to go in with this beautiful gold colour here, and just on the top of my cheekbone. It's incredible colour. With a fan shader brush, go up towards the temple to give that beautiful glow. Now I'm just going to be using a little bit of a highlighter on my arch brow bone, just to give a more sort of highlight, subtle look. As you can see, it's a beautiful highlighter. Now I'm going to be lining my lips with Morning Coffee by MAC. Beautiful lip liner. I'm getting it prepared for our liquid lipstick in Stila's Firenze. You need to work quick with this because it does dry fairly quickly. And remember, liquid lipsticks dry quick. And here's the final look.